welcome to this episode where today we have a youth who is sharing our story. This is Ronnie TV, hashtag is I have a story. She's a media personality as a student as well. She will going to inform us all in this episode. Welcome to Ronnie TV.
Thank you so much.
Maybe you tell us your name and what you do.
So I'm Gloria Mwende Isaac. I am a student at the Kenya Institute of Mass Communication and I'm doing broadcast journalism on first year.
Okay, Glory, welcome to Ronnie TV again. This is an episode that we talk about issues pertaining youth. You also share your story in a bit of it, from when you were born until where you are currently. Maybe you experience where you were born, where you school, maybe primary school, secondary school, and college as well.
Okay, thank you. So I was born on the 23rd of March 2003 in Nairobi. Lunga, I guess. Yeah, Lunga. I grew up in Lunga. I went to Glory Primary School from class 2 until class 8. The previous school, I don't remember the name. So until class 8, I got good marks. I went to high school, St. Anne's Motherly Girls in Kitui County. I finished my Form 4 and I got a good grade and I came to the Kenya Institute of Mass Communication where I'm pursuing broadcast journalism as a first year. Yeah.
How was life back in high school or primary school? Or was it worse or was it better than other levels?
So I'll start off with primary school. Primary school was interesting and at the same time challenging because tulikuwa tunachapwa vibaya. If you guys remember kuchapwa primary school, then it must have been crazy for y'all. But primary school was still interesting because I wasn't that much of a mistake person in primary school. I didn't like to make mistakes, so I was much out of trouble most of the time. I was a good performer back in primary school. Everything was great. I was in music festivals. It was just amazing. Then I went to high school. High school was the biggest challenge ever, trust you me. Dealing with girls is not as easy as people think. But we made it through and we are here.
You have talked about caning. That is, despite teaching, there's this teacher who students used to fear most in caning. Can you remember such a...
Yeah. Me personally have two teachers I used to super fear. Our head teacher was called Mr. Malel. The guy was a Kalenjin, na kikuchapa. It wasn't that nice. And we had also Mr. Charles, who was our class teacher. Where their canings, manze, I used to avoid them at all costs. Yani ile nye labda mkichapa ni ile the whole class, but ile personally, I used to stay out of trouble completely. Yeah.
Kuna ule mchezo tulikuwa tukiucheza wakati tukiwa watoto wadogo kabla labda ya kwenda shule. Unaweza kukumbuka wowote ambao ulipenda zaidi?
Me personally, I hate games and playing, so I don't really remember a game I used to love, honestly. Nachukia sports kabisa, vitu zinakaa michezo and everything. Labda skipping rope. There's a time I remember I used to love skipping rope, sana. Like that was my favorite one. Apart from that, no, nothing. Yeah.
The issue of coming to issues affecting the youth, mostly there's this issue of social media. Social media has impacted the youth in a very many ways, a positive and negative way. Maybe have you been impacted or have you had someone in close approximation or close relative who has been affected with social media positively or negatively?
No, Masada, you said that everything has a positive side and a negative side. So social media definitely has its goods and its bads upon me and upon everyone else in the country and all over the world actually. So starting the positive side actually, social media has helped me because the main work of social media is interaction with wengine and getting to know people from all over. So that is like the biggest, positive side about social media for me. I've met so many people in life who have helped me in great ways. I've met very, very great people who have done so much in my life that I didn't actually imagine. But the negative side, when you get addicted to social media, personally there was a time I was like super addicted. Actually, nowadays I'm a bit moderate in social media, but there was a time, especially between high school and high school and getting to join college. Like that was like super bad, getting addicted to social media, Instagram, TikTok, all those platforms you all know. And in a pattern, I can't do anything else apart from social media. I can't do anything useful in life when I don't have social media around me. So that was like the negative part of it. But I'm dealing with it and I'm getting helped.
And these social media has promoted also employment to some people, maybe from other platforms like YouTube. What do you talk about it?
It's true. It has really created an employment platform for people because people are now social influencers. They're what? I manage your account, I get paid. I just post content for you, I get paid. So it really does create a platform for people to get employed. I'm going to just start a YouTube channel. If you get to a certain number of subscribers, you're getting paid. You have ads or there. Like, it's really helping people. people here who are getting money through social media.
Yes, viewer, we are taking a short break. Remember, this is Ronnie TV. You can get us on social media platform. You can get me personally at Jacob Mosenda 044, that is Twitter. Jacob Mosenda Instagram, and journalist Chipukizi, that is Facebook. This is Ronnie TV. We are taking a short commercial break. We'll be back. Welcome again to Ronnie TV. This is a young talk show. Hashtag is I have a story. We are back again, Brody. Welcome.
Thank you.
So there's this issue of depression. Depression has been roaming on social media platforms. Mostly the youth also in this period of COVID-19, the issue of depression has been talked most of the times. How do you take about this issue?
Also, I see something about depression, especially in the current generation. I've realized something. I don't know if anyone else has realized about depression in this generation is that people are taking pride in being depressed. You know, like the youths are really happy. Like this generation is a generation of depressed people, and they like listening to sad music, and they're really depressed, and they go posting out on social media, and it's like they're happy about it. Let me tell you something. Depression is not something that is as nice as people put it to be, or as people claim it to be. You know, a depressed person in Tuanapitia, I don't know, the mind is just tormented, if I may say. So if you're depressed, it's not something to take pride in the first place. So make sure you talk to somebody. It's really important that you talk to somebody if you're depressed. Do something to get it off your mind, because you can't really stay in your room and then say you'll just get it off your mind. Do something to get it off your mind. Just do something you love, or talk to somebody, your favorite sport, get out, go have fun. Don't know the wrong kind of fun. You know, lots of people depressed, they go to clubs and take pombe and they say that is sherehe. And at the end of the day, it's still the same. It hasn't changed a thing. So make sure you talk to somebody bigger than you, or somebody who's more mature than you. Get a mentor or something. See a psychiatrist. It's gonna help you.
Okay, among the youth, the issue of relationship mostly brings a lot of depression. In fact, have you ever been heartbroken?
Personally, I haven't been heartbroken, but I have heartbroken a lot of people. Okay, a few people. yeah, I have, but you know, it's life. It is what it is. Mm-hmm.
And do you think that the early relationship or not being involved in a relationship brings about this issue of domestic violence?
Let's face the facts. It does bring about domestic violence. Kwanza hizi early relationships doesn't really help a lot, because you know these guys are dating and they ain't mature in the first place. So when an issue comes up, the first thing they think about is fighting and a lot of unnecessary ways of sorting out the argument. Actually, it's not even sorting out the argument; they're actually making the argument worse. So it really does bring out a lot of domestic violence. Mnachapana for nothing. You've seen these clips on social media, trend. Have you seen the ones, especially during Valentine's period? You guys are really fighting a lot over stupid things. You're taking my boyfriend, you're doing this and that. So early relationships is a no-go zone for me. Mm-hmm.
Then there's a viewer here is asking, ask Gloria if he has a boyfriend. This is Washira asking.
Thank you. Beautiful question. I have no boyfriend. I am not interested. It's just a waste of time. I'd rather go have ice cream, have chocolate. I'd rather sleep. Sleep is precious. So very precious.
One word for the youths outside there in general.
You're beautiful, you're amazing, you're perfect. Okay, not perfect, you're imperfect, but your imperfections are amazing, and there is no one else like you. You'll never find a duplicate of you. So do you, be you, and live your life in the best way you could possibly do.
And lastly, on social media platform, maybe our viewer wants to get in touch with you. Where will you find you on social media platforms?
Instagram, Mwende_official. Twitter, Miss Moini_, and TikTok, Gloria Isaac 77.
Okay, viewer, this has been a great experience indeed. We have been having Gloria Isaac in this episode of Young Talk Show. It has been Ronnie TV. Remember, you can get us on social media sites. YouTube is Ronnie TV, RONNY TV. Then I myself, you can get me at Jacob Masenda 044 on Twitter. Instagram is Jacob Masenda and Facebook is Jonah Chukizi. Thank you very much for keeping company with us and having been with Ronnie TV for that long. Goodbye.